What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to an update video about the chemistry and fitness glitch. As you can probably tell by the title, it is being patched. We're going to read the statement from EA, from Rob Hodson, and we're going to talk about the ramifications of what that means. Before we get into that, if you could drop a thumbs up and share this video, that'd be absolutely awesome. And secondly, I played with the lighting today and it's made it worse. I don't know what's going on. I apologize that I look like Casper the Ghost. But the statement reads this. I'm going to read it out to you first and then we'll talk about it afterwards. It says, update. As of 1st of July, our development teams have continued to investigate the reports of potential chemistry and fitness inconsistencies within Ultimate Team in FIFA 16, and we want to provide you with an update. Our work has shown that there appear to be some differences in how fitness and chemistry apply to some foot items. The differences appear to be the same for all foot fans, but only applying to some foot items, so we're making some changes to ensure the attributes are being applied consistently across all items in the game. To do that, we're working on a title update for FIFA 16 on PC, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, and we'll be deploying it as soon as possible. We'll continue to keep you updated on timing. We appreciate the help from the FUT community and ongoing dialogue across channels like YouTube, the forums and our FIFA. We hear you and your interest in better understanding how FUT works, and as we move towards the launch of FIFA 17, we will be sharing more about the deeper mechanics of Ultimate Team. We'll be in touch again when we know how the target date for the upcoming FIFA 16 update. Thank you. So, first and foremost, this says that they're fixing it. Or does it? It says, this sentence to me is really, really important. It reads, we're making some changes to ensure that attributes are being applied consistently across all items in the game. So does that mean that they're going to make the day one cards, every single card except the day one cards the same as the day one cards? Or does it mean that they're now going to make the day one cards the same as every other card, so that then there'll be no fitness and no chemistry for the rest of FIFA 16? Interesting. We're going to go off the basis that they are going to fix the issue and make every card the same as day one cards, which means you're going to start needing to get fitness, and it means that you're going to not be able to build a team like what you see on the screen right now. So we'll talk about fitness first. First of all, what does that mean? Ultimately, it doesn't really mean anything. Fitness cards are already quite expensive anyway, and a lot of people just didn't trust the fitness glitch and didn't believe in the fitness glitch and would always apply fitness to their players anyway. But also, like, there's like, you can get so many players so easily and have the ability to use those players. I don't know how many players I have, but any untradeable player you guys have got that you never use in your club, or any bronze player that maybe you got with a starter pack that you never use, just go and build yourself a really cheap. It's going to be easier if I do it like this. Hold on. Let me go to like gold and then goalkeeper. Yeah, basically any player you've got in your club that you never use, just go and put them into a fitness squad, and I'll show you how best to use those. I actually don't think I have any untradeable items in this club. Oh, actually, I have the team of the season card. So I have, like, for example, that team of the season Robert Huth. He'll be in here as an untradeable at the end. So he's untradeable for me, and I'll probably never use him in a squad because he's got 50 pace, and I like my centre backs to have at least kind of like 65 pace. So in terms of fitness, go build yourself a fitness team. What you want to do then to improve your squad's fitness, because I see so many people waste money on fitness cards. I've got a fitness squad. If you just go to single player, go to the Team of the Week challenge and challenge the Team of the Week with your fitness squad in the squad and your main team in the reserves to boost their fitness. Challenge them on beginner level. All you have to do is go and score one goal. You don't need chemistry for this either. You could just do it all off like any random team that you want, a bronze team. It doesn't make any difference. Go score one goal and then just go hold the ball in the corner of your opponent's area, like the corner flag of your opponent's side. They don't tackle you on beginner, so you can just stand there, go do something for 15 minutes, come back, the game will be done, and now you've got fitness on your team. And that kind of resolves any fitness issues for a lot of people. This is interesting because there's two camps in FIFA right now. One camp that hates the fact that you don't require chemistry because they see chemistry as an integral part of squad building. And one camp, which I'm in, which loves the fact that you don't need chemistry because you get to build teams like this, which are amazing teams with amazing players, and play whoever you want, wherever you want, just because you like them. So what this is going to do is it's going to remove that. Now, based on information from Reddit, the guys on Reddit have done some amazing work figuring out how important chemistry, team chemistry, and chemistry styles are. And it's been discovered that if you play a player in the right position with a chem style, let's say we put a chem style with 3 dribbling attributes on for Di Maria. Where is it? There we go. So give him a sniper. Him in 10 chem with this sniper card in a 100 chem team, he would receive a 10 upgrade to his dribbling. It's only not, it's 94 anyway, it's a maximum 99, but we don't know what that means for passing, physical, defending, shooting, and pace. But in general, your now good team of the season players are going to become great team of the season players, because currently, as the chemistry glitch is, this Raja Nainggolan only plays as good as his card suggests. He will only ever have 87 in-game pace. He will only ever have 87 defending. Only ever have 90 physical. With the chemistry stuff being fixed, he will now get a massive increase in stat. Not a massive necessarily, but at least for dribbling, you could get him up to 98 if, you know, the right chem style. If you put like a sentinel on him, improve his pace, defending, and physical, he could well go to 90 pace, 82 defending, and 93 physical, and it will just boost them. So what you're going to start seeing, especially on the low end team of the season players, is you're going to start seeing huge boosts when the game is patched. So for those of you that have 1 or 2 team of the season players in a team of regular players, I think you're about to feel a massive boost for those players. So for me, that is also then interesting, because this now revamps player reviews. Any player review that anyone's ever done, any squad builder review that anyone's ever done, is now no longer not now, when the glitch gets patched, no longer relevant. I did a video, you know, like saying Suarez is the best player. Because he's got 99 shooting and 98 dribbling, if I applied the chem style that gives him pace, passing, and physical, he's essentially going to have 99 in pretty much every stat, making him the best player you will ever use, in my opinion. The same with Ronaldo. He's already got 99 in 3 areas, so if you give him the passing and physical, I think I already have it on him actually, the backbone. Yeah, passing, physical, and defending, but you can give him the one that just gives him passing and physical. It's going to improve those stats whilst not, like, it doesn't like negatively impact the stats that you don't increase. So then Ronaldo will have 99 pace, 99 dribbling, 99 shooting, better passing, and better physicality. For someone like Ronaldo, you probably won't feel that. You're probably not going to feel like a boost like that, you know. But let's go and take someone a little bit of a lower rated player. Let's take Ruben, for example. So he's got pretty good shooting already. Dribbling's quite trash. Pace is quite trash. If then we applied, now we don't know the true value of all the chemistry attributes. We only know dribbling for sure, but because his pace is pretty low, his dribbling is pretty low, if you apply something to him like engine that improves his pace, dribbling, and passing, you're actually going to feel that now, because before, because of the way the glitch works, Ruben would be stuck to those stats no matter what chemistry style you put on. Now if you actually put the chemistry style on and get him in 10 chemistry to get that boost, and get him in 100 team chemistry to get that boost, he's gonna feel a humongous boost to his card, making him a hell of a lot better. So for the cheap, and I say this interestingly because not a lot are actually that cheap. Like this Ruben card is probably quite cheap. Yeah, there you go, 32k max bin. He probably goes for about 15k all up. There you go. You could get him for 19,000 coins. There's only 2 pages of him. Someone like this Ruben card could turn out to be an absolute superstar for your team, if and when they change and patch the chemistry to reflect that. So for me, it is a negative thing in the sense that I don't get to play with teams like this anymore. And it's been the funnest period in FIFA for me, playing with teams like this. Playing on my road to glory, being able to play with any player anywhere I want, it's been a lot of fun. But going forward, it's going to be more fun building teams with players that aren't day one players, that have never experienced a boost before, and giving them this boost and seeing how it affects them. Because you could find tier 2 players, like lower end team of the season players, feeling as good as tier 1 high end team of the season players, because they're getting such a huge increase that they've never got before. So it opens up unbelievable amounts of possibilities for squad building. And as I said before, it renders any non-day one team squad builder or player review, it renders it useless. Like, Marshall is the guy that I know for squad builders. He's done player reviews. He's done a player review on, for example, this Paul Pogba. That player review is now irrelevant because as soon as this gets patched, this Paul Pogba is going to play differently. And what you're going to start seeing is chemistry styles are going to start having huge implications on players. They're actually going to improve the stats of these players noticeably in game. So picking your Claudio Marchisio and putting a Sentinel on him could be a good way to have him at CDM, but then putting a Hunter card on him might be a great way of having him at striker. So there's also now going to open up the possibility of player reviews in different positions with different chemistry styles because it's going to make an impact. So there's a lot to consider by way of squad building and how this works, and I can't wait for it to be fixed so that myself and the guys that are doing the good work on Reddit and in the EA forums can get to number crunching and try and figure out exactly what's changed and how it benefits us. But one of the most important things that I think I picked up from this whole thing with EA is the fact that they say, we hear you and your interest in better understanding how FUT works, and as we move towards the launch of FIFA 17, we will be sharing more about the deeper mechanics of Ultimate Team. That intrigues me. The fact that they're actually going to share with us more information about how Ultimate Team works. They should have done it anyway, but the fact that they're doing it now is better late than never. And I'm excited now for FIFA 17 to figure out or understand or get told from EA what certain things do that we've never known what it does before. So it's going to be really good. So there are a few positives and a few negatives to this Chem glitch being there. There are also going to be some positives and some negatives to the Chem glitch being patched. What most interests me about this though is that they are patching this with a title update, which is huge. 10 weeks, 10, 12 weeks before the brand new FIFA is released. It goes to show how big a problem it is, and the fact that they probably didn't know about it, because I believe that if they did know about it, they wouldn't patch it. They would just coast it out, be like, okay, we don't know what the problem is. We're working hard on it. We'll keep you updated, and then FIFA 17's here. Forget about that game, no problem. But the fact they're actually going to patch it is big. So what does this mean for the market? So for players like Leyoun, who was selling for 300,000 coins, 250 to 300,000 coins 12 hours ago, he's now down as low as about 130, 140. There's a 120 bid on him there. Okay, he's actually gone back up in price. I sold mine for 130 just a little while ago. There's one there for 175, another one for 175, 185. But in general, these players like Leyoun, players like Cerner, who at the time, I think he's extinct right now. Okay, no, Cerner's back on the market. He was extinct yesterday. He's there at 90,000, but for all of these fullbacks that everyone's been using because of how overpowered they've been in-game out of position, they're not going to now become worthless, but they're not going to be as valuable as before because there's no point. Like, now, when this gets patched, I can't use Leyoun at left forward anymore because him being on one chemistry will actually decrease his stats and potentially by a considerable amount to the point where he feels like trash, which is how chemistry should work. So, yeah. All of those fullbacks, all of those random players that you've got in teams that are just out of position that you're like, yeah, let me just use this guy. You might want to consider not necessarily selling them, but building a team to put them in if you want to keep them, or selling them if you want to get your coins back, because it's going to be a mess when this is patched. It's going to be an absolute mess. The player prices, the market has shifted so crazily over the last 3 days, and it's going to shift even more crazily. But what interests me again about this is that certain players that don't hold high value right now could become super valuable to people because of the way that chem styles are actually going to impact the player. So someone like, I just want to go through my squad here and find someone. So someone like, maybe this Buffal in your French league team. I mean, he's got a decent card. He's 86 rated. He's got 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves. He's got good pace and dribbling. If you now apply the card that get like the Hunter card, it could. We don't know the boost on pace, but if the boost on dribbling in all things perfectly considered is 10, the boost on pace you would likely think would be at least 3 or 4. So he's going to go up to like 94, 95 pace and potentially like 92, 93 shooting. That's a huge boost to a card like this. It makes a lot of cards that previously were decent, it could potentially make them amazing. So there's you know, there's a lot to be discussed there. So this is going to be the last on the Chem and Fitness glitch from me until EA have patched it and have, you know, and then we can gather more information on what's changed after the patch. But for now, my suggestions would be, before they patch it, either build yourself a fitness squad and clean your squads up so that you've got good chemistry, or play as many games as you can now whilst this glitch still is in effect, so that you can make the most of it before it changes, and then when it changes, just deal with it how it comes. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and feedback in the comment section below, guys. I do appreciate you know, all the support on the channel and on the videos and stuff, and this is going to be the end of the video, so thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.